Hello, 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 hello.
Hi.
Welcome,
Hello.
welcome,
Hello.
welcome, you guys. So good to see you all coming in.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
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 Everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Switch
Hello.
to the-
Hello.
Okay. Good to see you guys. As you're coming in, listen, you guys can drop in the chat where you're in from. In case you didn't know, this accountability call has everyone. Um, who's Coach Claudette? Can you?
Are you on two devices or something?
Not me.
There's an echo on your end.
There's an echo on me.
Mm-hmm.
I hear an echo, but it's not me. You see what I'm saying?
Is that better? I still hear echo. Okay,
Now you're better.
but it's not me. Okay, so let me do this. I'll introduce us, and then we'll play the video, and then we will get this part together while we're doing that. While I'll get my sound together while all of this is going on. So, welcome. In case you do not know, I'm Coach Lakesha. I am your 21 day, there it is right up there somewhere, your 21 day sprint and the group accountability group 21 day sprint disc, and of course your host for the group accountability call, and that is right there, my lovely co-host, Coach Claudette. And we're gonna play this good video, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Uh-oh. Hold on. And this is your June. Hey, River fam. I'm Brittany Neesmith, and this is your June Reba Nation News. Everything you need to stay plugged in, connected, and moving forward this whole
Steve,
month.
something is wrong with your sound.
First things first, we have some fresh
We
faces.
can hardly hear it.
Give it up for. Hmm?
Something is wrong with your sound. It's not showing on the screen, and it sounds like it's very far away. So we may not be able to do the video today. Want to try it again?
You said it's not showing on the screen?
No, I don't see it. No, ma'am. Now it is.
It is. Help by select share.
Hey, Reba fam. I'm Brittany Neesmith, and this is your June Reba Nation News. Everything you need to stay plugged in, connected, and moving forward this whole month. So let's get into it. First things first, we have some fresh faces in the house. Let's give it up for Team 35. You step into a community that's all about real results, real accountability, and real growth. We're so glad you're here. Let this season of your life produce a bountiful harvest. Now let's show some love to our recent graduates. You showed up, put in the work, and now you're stepping into your next chapter. And we cannot be more proud of you. Here's the thing. Graduation is not the end of the road for you here. Reva Alumni keeps you plugged in with full access to all phases of the portal, one-on-one coaching calls with our expert coaches, and access to all the Reva Nation retreats. Plus, discounted 360 Ascension software, alumni-only events, and a permanent discount in the REVA store, plus so much more. If you want to stay locked in and keep leveling up, email support@tiffanyhainesco.com to get alumni information. Now let's talk about the ones who didn't just plan it, they launched. These REVA mentees went from concept to in business. Congratulations to every single one of you. You are proof that execution beats hesitation every single time. Our Mentee Spotlight of the Month went to Britney Goo. Britney came in, engaged, stayed connected, and took action. Congratulations, Britney. We see you and we are celebrating with you. And next month, this spotlight could be yours. Psst, psst. I have a question. Are you REVA certified?
Guess we're having a little technical difficulties.
Now at news.revanation.com. A quick program update that could put a little money in your pocket. Would you like to partner with REVA Nation? When you join the REVA Nation affiliate program, you get to share what you've been learning and earn a commission. If you know someone who needs to build their own REVA business, refer them and you earn 10% commission. That's passive income doing what you're already doing. Talking about REVA Nation. Sign up at news.revanation.com. Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with this.
I'll be honest, what I thought REVA was and what it actually is are two different things. I came in thinking I was just going to be learning a skill, learning how to be a transaction coordinator, but it ended up being so much deeper than just that. Yes, you learn the business, and yes, you learn how to manage contracts and how to support your agents, but what really stood out to me was the development, the mindset, the discipline, the growth as a person that you actually go through. I mean, the nation really challenges you to become a better steward, but not just over your business, but over your life. And that part I really didn't expect. And also another thing I didn't expect was the community. It's not just surface level community stuff. It's actually genuine, it's supportive, and you're surrounded by people who are actually growing together. And I'll say this, you don't have to come in knowing everything. I mean, you grow into it. You learn, you apply what you've learned, and you evolve with every single phase.
That's what we're building here. Not just a business, but freedom, confidence, and a life that you don't need a vacation from. And that's it for this month's REVA Nation News. Stay locked in, stay focused, and let's make June legendary. See you next month.
Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Good? So sorry about those little technical difficulties. We're gonna get it together on the next call.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's rock. If you can mute your phones, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Let's rock and roll with the wins. We want you to state your name, where you're from, and your team, and keep it less than 60 seconds, please. So let's go. Who's gonna be first?
I'll go first. Can you hear me?
Wait a minute, Miss Cooper. I'm sorry. Miss Cooper, we're going to take you. I don't know where you went, but we asked you to raise your virtual hand so I can call on you, okay?
Okay.
So, Miss Cooper, since you started, come on. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
No
We
worries.
had a storm, so I'm actually on my phone, and because my internet went out, so I'm actually on my phone. So that's why I wanted to jump in and let y'all know what's going on.
No worries.
But Michelle Cooper. I'm from Philadelphia originally, so go Eagles. I bleed green, and I live in Sumter, South Carolina now. And I'm excited. Having little things going on right now. But I'm still very excited about everything. Um, I wanted to get kind of caught up. I feel like I'm behind, but I'm actually caught up. I'm pretty much doing the logos. I think I started showing you those last night. But I'm excited. I'm very excited.
That's good. We glad you're here, and nobody's behind. Your
Oh,
pace, your program, okay? Your
yes.
pace, your program. When you get there, we're gonna be waiting for you, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
honey.
you.
Thank you. Miss Johnson, what you got for us?
Hi, I'm Tamara
Hey.
Johnson. I'm in Georgia, originally from New York. And my wins is that I finally got my LLC.
Great. That's a big one. Come
Yes.
on. Great job. Great
Yes,
job.
thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Now I see everybody on the screen. Let me say, Miss, oh my God, today. I'm sorry. Miss Sarah, I think you'll be the last one because we got so many people on the screen. But let's go. Miss Jerica, how are you? Can't hear you, honey.
Hello. Good
Hey,
afternoon, hey everybody. I thought you said Sarah at first.
I did.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Good. Good. Well, my name is Jerica Willis, and I am located in Gary, Indiana, born and raised. And I am a part of Team 35. So, Rules of Team 35. Glad to be here. We have a very good and active team inside of Telegram. So, I'm excited to see where everybody goes. Right now, I'm on the bio portion. I'm trying to do everything I can without purchasing my logo quite yet. But yeah.
Good. What's your win? That you're in the bio portion?
Yeah, so I'm doing
Okay.
I'm trying to do the bio and figure out the wordage and what to use because I'm in a totally different field. I'm in dental
Okay.
assistant. And so I watched a video on it. And so I'm trying to connect those usable skills.
Okay, and you'll have a bio copy call at the end of the month as well. And that'll help you a great deal. Okay, Miss Boston, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Coach Claudette?
Good, thank you.
Good. My name is Shantae Boston. I am in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am Team 35.
Great.
And I have my screen split right now, and I am, as we speak, setting up my LLC.
Great, 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 great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay, Miss Stutter, how are you?
I'm good. It's Studer.
Stutter. Okay,
Kathleen, thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Everybody does it. Kathleen Studer, Team 34, Kingsville, Texas, where it is 104 degrees. And I am deep into phase 2, week 3. Yay.
Great, 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 great. Keep going. Miss Johnson, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
I am Team 34, based in Los Angeles, California. I am tracking away with stage 2 tasks. So right now, studying the kind of like the contract to close checklist, going through that training. But then also, I've completed some of the things that I had lingering from stage 1. So my LLC and EIN are complete. So that's all ready to go. The logo has been designed, so just working on some revisions right now, and then we'll decide on the final logo. I updated my terms and conditions, updated my brochure, and I finished my bio.
Very good. Very good. Great job. Great job. Keep going. Keep
Hi,
going.
this is Toira.
Wait,
I
wait, wait,
am
wait a minute. 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 Wait, 1 second. I'm calling from the top. Okay, Miss Tora? I'll get to
okay.
you. I promise. Okay. Miss Brittany, how are you?
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Britney Goo here from Georgia. I am Team 28, and I have a personal win. So just like reflected in the video, how Reva Nation wasn't just about business; it was about developing personally. And my win is just seeing the fruits of my labor and my consistency spill over into my son. So this past Sunday when we went to church and I was standing in line and getting ready to drop him off, they one of the teachers over his class, they was like, "Oh, hey, Jay speaking." Now we're new to this church, and they was like, "Oh yes, we love Jay." They was like, "Jace has been leading us in prayer," and I did not know that. So he's 6 and he is actually out, in the 5, 6 year olds in the formation kids, and he's leading them in prayer. So that just lets me know because he's never done that before. So watching me as the example, that really did warm my heart. So I just wanted to shout that out.
Congratulations, Mama.
Thank you.
Great example to your kids. Miss Brown, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. I am in Team 34. I'm in Houston, Texas. My name is Camille Brown, and I finished my logo. I didn't end up needing an LLC. I just sent off for a DBA for my LLC. So I sent that off a couple of weeks ago. And also I finished my bio. So this week. So still
Very
working
good.
through the 21 day sprint.
Very good. Very good. Stay focused.
Mhm.
Stay on track.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Miss Sheena, how are you?
Hi, Miss Claudette. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good, good. Yes, I'm Sheena Oladapo. I'm from Maryland. My win for this week is my LLC has been approved. I received my EIN number. I completed my bio, my company's mission statement, and also our values. But most of all, my top win, I would say, within this week and a half or so, is my personal development. And also my relationship with God. It's allowed me to lean more on him and less on myself. So that's been my biggest win.
And that's a great big win too.
Thank you.
Congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
Miss Collins, what you got for us?
Hello and good evening, everyone. I am Jocelyn Collins, and I am Team 35, currently in Georgia. And my win for the week has been just extreme revelation and great abundance.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ms. Green, what
Hi,
you got?
everybody.
Hey,
I'm Jasmine Green. I am in Fort Worth, Texas. There's a lot of Georgia people out there. I'll be down there in a couple of weeks, so happy to meet all you all. But I am Team 35. I just received my photos back, so I'm really excited about that. And I am halfway through my brochure, so getting things ready to be submitted for the website. So I'm excited.
very good, very good. Congratulations for everything that you're completing and doing.
Yes.
Miss Welch, what you got for us?
Hello, everybody. Can you
Hey.
hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Miss Claudette.
How are
I'm
you?
so proud to see your face and so thankful. You have helped me a lot and answer my questions and responses very quickly and
All right.
diligently. I appreciate you.
My
My
pleasure.
name is Terrell Welch Murray, and I'm in Augusta, Georgia, by way of New York City. I'm a New York native. Been here 15 years now, still acclimating to Georgia, but I love it. I'm just so thankful and blessed to be a part of this REVA Nation. It's taken me, I'm just grateful that God has put it back on me. I wanted to start this 3 years ago and trying to find my way into the real estate industry. And I found a way that I can truly be myself and my spiritual self and found a group that I can connect with, and I'm just looking forward to all the blessings that come along with me being diligent and following through. My
Great.
biggest win for this week is balancing my time for my overnight job and staying focused and diligent. I'm working on my bio as we speak, and formulating my LLC. So
Great. Great job. Great job. Great job. I need y'all to help me out. What I have to do now is I have to take a picture of the screen because y'all just popping up, popping up, popping up.
and
So
sorry, I'm on team 35.
Team 35. All right.
Yes.
Miss Shatina Smith is going to be the last one because we do have something else to get to tonight, okay? And I have a picture of it on my phone because y'all try to sneak in and I'm not going to let y'all in, all right? Miss Fleming,
All
how are
right.
you?
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brandy Fleming. I'm part of Team 35, and I'm excited to be here. I am originally from Charlotte, North Carolina, but I currently live in Salisbury. And my win this week, I would say, would have to be consistency. Owning a lawn care service and this peak season, and then also starting a new business. I would say consistency is my win. So, yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
That's a good one. Miss Watkins, what you got to say? What you got to say to us
Hello,
tonight?
everyone. My name is Diane Watkins. I'm in Albany, New York, and I'm on Team 35. Um, I did my logo and my bio, and I do have to take my photo. My take from this week is to stay focused. Stay focused in the midst of doing this and ministry as well, and just lean on the Lord and not on my own understanding.
Very good. Very good. I'm sure you'll do great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Miss Love, what you got for us?
Yes, hi. My name is
Hey.
Tiffany. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I am excited about this adventure. I was led by the Holy Spirit. So I've been feeling so good about everything. So I know it's going to be successful. And I'm just right now, I like how you said everybody is working at their own pace because we all can't be on the same pace. We're all working together to reach the same goal. I did my LLC yesterday, so I'm just waiting for those results. So making some progress, and I'm just so looking forward to it and thankful.
Great.
Yes.
Great job. Just stay focused, keep your blinders on, and do what you got to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Miss Maureen. Miss Maureen.
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
I can.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm from my name's Maureen Gaucher. I'm in Team 35 and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. And I just got off work about 2 hours ago. So but I had to make sure that I had to get to this call this evening. But
Yes,
I can honestly say that I did register for an EIN. And I downloaded papers from the Secretary of State in order to obtain an LLC.
Okay.
Everything I wrote, the things that I accomplished, I wrote it down on paper because I had been watching all the videos. Because of Coach Tamra helping me with my computer yesterday. Now I'm in the portal. So
great job. Great job.
I'm watching the REVA Nation phase 1.
Yes.
So it kind of seemed like it's out of order.
What do you mean by that?
By obtaining an EIN.
Okay, well, okay. Let's just stay focused on your wins and we can chat about that.
Okay. But like I said, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No worries, honey. That's it? You finished?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
just want to make sure. All right, honey. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Miss Leslie.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gabrielle Leslie. And I know you see me as Tamiko Leslie there. I am in College Park, Georgia, outside of Atlanta, Georgia. My wins this week are I've met 2 people on the team and we are working together collectively. We're doing check-ins. I am on the portion for I've created my business name, my mission statement, and I've made an appointment with Corey. He didn't have any availability this week, so it'll be next week. But I did ask if someone canceled, that I could jump in this week. And I would just say for me is realizing that it's self-paced and everyone is not going to be on the same day, meaning You might meet someone who's on day 15. You might meet someone who's on day 10, but the goal is to get there. And we can get there provided that we are consistent and doing the work.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Miss Sarah.
Hey everybody. I'm originally from the Midwest, but I am a resident of Sumter, South Carolina. Hey Michelle Cooper. I'm on Team 34, and my win for this week, yeah, I'm a bus driver, and ain't nothing technical about that, but I can tell you for sure, my win for this week, last week, and the week before that is I'm getting tech savvy, and I kind of like it. So that's my win, ladies.
Nice, 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 nice. Very good. Miss James.
Ouch.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Bridget James. I'm in Northern Alabama. I'm Team 34. My wins are along the lines of Sheena's personal development, but specifically the consistency has really made a difference, and that diligence. Because I'm in Alabama, it's a caveat emptor, so we're doing contracts. And so trying to find something real life, real term. And so I end up finding a clause by clause that was recommended from our training. I found that. I also pulled out my contract for when we bought our house. And then I found a transaction process for Alabama. So that really helped. That diligence in studying the contracts in phase 2 has really brought a lot of clarity. So those are my wins. Oh, and I have quarter 3 planned out.
Very good. Very good. We're gonna go to Miss Sims next. Some of y'all just slipped in here, and I do have a picture of who I'm calling. So if I don't get to you, just tell me off in Telegram, okay? You just DM me, or you can put it in the group. I don't care. All right. So if I don't call you, just know we got to get to the next part. Okay. So my name is Claudette. I'm the coach. Just put it in there. You didn't care for the way I treated you. Okay. So we got to keep this train moving. Uh, Zip, Miss Zip.
Oh. Hey everybody. My name is Zip. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm on Team 35, and my win is I submitted my intake form for the web to build my website, and I got all my PDFs printed out. Got a big packet here, so I got to get to work on that. And my trade name and trade service was accepted by the Secretary of State. So that my business name is mine and nobody else can use it. So that's
Great.
my win.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Miss Abrams, how are you? Miss Abrams, can you come off mute, honey? Okay, there
Okay,
you go.
I apologize. I didn't realize I was on mute.
No worries. No worries.
Oh, I'm just excited. I'm excited to be a part of Reva Nation. I'm excited to be a part of Team 35. I'm excited to be a part of the coaches just in here, that the assistance that we get. It's just awesome. You
Yes.
all are just great. I'm gonna tell you, I have never been a part of a team like this, and a faith believing team. That's what I love. But I'm gonna hurry up because I know we got to move forward. Now I was excited that I put in my application yesterday for my LLC, so I'm waiting on that answer to come back, and I'm looking forward to getting into Ascension. I think that's what it's called, where you start, because I haven't did that yet. So I'm looking forward to that. And
Absolutely.
that's it. I'm just excited to be
All
here.
right. Glad you're here, honey. Glad you're here. Miss Smith.
Is it me?
Is you?
Okay, because there was a lot of people last time you said my name. Hi, I'm Tina Smith. I put the little Tina in the parentheses thing because they say you got to have the whole name or they'll put you out the meeting. So I did that. And I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. And my win is that I did that disc assessment, I think about 3 times before I finished it because I didn't realize I had to go all the way through. But I got it. And I even agree with the stuff on there. So I was like, okay, I like this. So that's my win.
Very good. Very good. Glad you're here, honey. Miss Coleman.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Hey, Coach.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tasia Coleman. I am located in Columbus, Georgia, and I'm repping Team 35. I'm in phase 1 on days 13 and 14, the bio and photos. One of my wins for this week is a friend of mine sent me some funds that I was not expecting towards my business. She told me God told her to, so I was even more excited, which also allowed me to go ahead with my processing of my certification of occupancies for the DBA since I already had an LLC. So I was able to actually do that today. I shared it in the Telegram. Is that what it's called? And other than that, I do have my personal wins, but it's too many words to explain. I would just say that I am grateful that I was obedient, that I'm being consistent, and that I'm just going to keep showing up. So,
Absolutely. The last part, keep showing up. That's it right there. That's it. And please forgive me if y'all see me looking down at my phone. I'm just trying to make sure nobody sneaks in, and 2 people snuck in already. So we'll address them in a minute. Miss Lorna.
Hi there, everyone. Lorna Ricardo, Sassoon City, California, Team 35. And I have finally gotten into the groove and I'm going through all of the videos. I completed my disc. I'm working on my business name and the tagline. And for my personal win, it's really becoming conscious for me to not speak any negative words over myself or my business. So that is really, and my sister is just like driving her crazy. She's like, "You never were like that." I said, "No, if I'm catching myself, I was like that." So
Nice.
that's
Nice.
a big personal win.
Great, 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 great. Miss Sims.
Did I take myself out?
Did you do your win already?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you're up.
Okay. Yes. Hi, Coach Claudette. How are you
Hey,
doing?
I'm great.
Good, good. I'm so glad to be on the team. I really pray for to be a part of something that will hold me accountable because I'm a runner. And I feel like I'm stressed out. I will run, I will bail.
Okay.
First and foremost, I have my LLC. I have my name, EIN, my domain, and I'm working on my logo. And I'm getting it's a challenge because I like to take my time with stuff and I feel like I need to like just move faster. But the thing is we need to move at our own pace. And that's a blessing because sometimes I get caught up in the fact that I need to move faster, but it's not about that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so those are my wins and being consistent and not running.
Very good. We're going to stay on you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, this is what we got here. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Now, we have 3 dissenters up there that kind of snuck through the door. The door was cracked and they kind of snuck in a little bit after I took my picture. I don't want y'all to think that I'm a horrible person. I don't want y'all to tell me off for Team 35. Going to tell me off for show, for show. So the 3 dissenters, Miss Pope, Miss Wheeler, and Miss Cruz. I'll let you do it. 30 seconds. Let's rock and roll. Miss Pope, you first. 30 seconds.
Hi, my name is Evie. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Team 35. My wins were I got my LLC, EIN, logo, domain, my photos, and my values done.
Very good. All right, I appreciate you. Miss Wheeler, what you got?
Tiffany Wheeler, Akron, Ohio, Team 34. Did my headshot today. Bank accounts open. The banker previously used to work at mortgages, So I kind of have a low-key mentor to take me around locally to get me introduced to a lot of realtors. So that is an awesome win. Thank
Nice.
you.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Miss Cruz, take us in 30 seconds. Take us
Hi,
home.
my name is Benita. I am an Army brat, so I'm kind of from everywhere. I am currently in Philadelphia. I am Team 35. Um, my win is more personal, but I thank this group for helping me reconnect and commit to me. And in my efforts, being able to speak positively to my 3 sons. So
Great.
that's my
Great.
big win.
And that's a huge one. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
changing. I have changed their vocabulary, and because of this group, I've changed it.
That's great. Everybody give yourself a hand. Those of you get a chance to talk or you talked over your minute or had to let 3 people slide up in here, give yourselves a hand. You did a great job. Great job. I appreciate you. Um, Coach Lakesha, where you be? Coach Lakesha?
I mean, I'm in here.
I didn't see you. Okay. I know
I know.
I have a win. Somebody from I think it was Team 35 tried to get me all the way together, and they did. I don't know who it was. They'll probably reveal themselves. I always say I finished my small part of this presentation, and I think she DM'd me and said your part is not small. You're just as valuable as everybody else. I said, yes, ma'am. Thank you. So they be getting me in my DMs, but I appreciate that because sometimes you say things you don't even realize it's something else. But
Well,
thank you
maybe.
for letting me share.
Yeah, no, that was Tara, Team 21. I
See,
mean 31, sorry.
I told you it was
Yep. It is not little. What you do is not little. That's right.
Thank you, Miss Tara. I appreciate you.
Well,
Oh,
Tara, thank you. I'm glad somebody told her because I be
my God, today. And we're moving with church feet. Goals, let's rock. Goals.
oh, I thought you okay. We're not doing flowers today or mentee shout outs. We have done enough. Okay. Y'all. Let's let these new people in. Okay. I just dropped. I'm gonna turn the participants off if you could watch that, Coach Claudette.
Got it.
Did you? Okay. I was like, I should have known you pressed. I'm like, did your press record? Yes, we're recording. And I still have you up here. That's why I'm like, okay, y'all. So I dropped the worksheet that we're gonna be using today. Some of Team 35 may have been a part of our first goal planning, well, our last session. Raise your hand if you're a part of the last session and you're on Team 35. Where we did Q2 reflections. Anybody? Okay. All right. Some people were. Okay, very, very good. So for the rest of Team 35, what we did last session is we really focused or reflected on what we did, what our quarter looks like, what things and adjustments that we can make to finish this quarter strong, right? We're coming up on it. And so I included the worksheet that has that. You can go back and answer those questions. They're just at the last page. There's some alignment questions. You can go back through and I dropped it in the chat. Let me do it again because this moves fast and it also is in the community telegram as well. Let me drop it once more and again.
I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
I dropped it while Coach Claudette was still doing the wins. So it just disappeared real quick. Okay. The session. Shantae says, what session are you referring to? I'm confused. Can you just put it in the chat what you're talking about? Okay. So, here we go. As I was saying that we did our last accountability call 2 weeks ago, and some of you guys who may have joined Team 35 came after we had that last accountability call. So that is when we did yes, okay. Yeah, so that is when we did the reflections for our Q2. And yes, you can go back and catch the replay. You can just answer if you have the worksheet open. You can refer to the last page. It has some alignment questions on there just for your reference. But so today, what we're doing is we're just going to plan out our quarter. That replay should be available. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to plan out our next quarter, right, which starts July 1st, which is not that far away. So that is what we're going to do today. So just so y'all know, this is starting at the beginning of this year. This is like a system that I teach and I facilitate, and I actually have I finally got it printed out, y'all. It's a workbook that I created that really goes through this framework, right? And so here in REVA Nation, we do this in somewhat of an abbreviated manner, but had a session where we did some reflection on our previous year, and then we we set our top 3 goals for the year, and then we created quarterly milestones to help us to break those goals down so that we have targets throughout the year. And then we created action steps for those quarterly milestones, right? And so we did that. And now every quarter, what we do, and so this is what you'll do. This is what we'll do as part of being in the mentorship as regularly, quarterly on these accountability calls, is that we do a quarterly check-in where we kind of go back and assess the goals that we set up for the year, and then we will plan our next goals for our next quarter. Okay, so that's just a little background on how this came about. The worksheet actually has some of the it's the full process. So it has the goal planning things that you can go back and do for the year and also just for the quarter, right? So for those who may not have set quarterly or annual goals for this year, you can. Oh, you're welcome, Shantae. You can take some time to do that. But for the purposes of this quarter, I kind of just want you to think about what are the things that you want to accomplish during the next 3 months, right? I know many of you who are just getting started in the business, a lot of things that what you're going to be doing are going to be focused on developing your business, right? So for those who kind of just joined at a time when we were doing this, and where you joined the mentorship at a time when we were doing this, can y'all help our new people and maybe drop some of the goals that you shared for yourself as you were just starting out in the mentorship? I think probably Brittany Catrici at like Team 28, they had some where y'all joined when we were just getting started. So that will kind of help you guys get some ideas about what your goals for this quarter will actually look like, right? So I'm just waiting to see if anybody's gonna drop. Sorry, y'all, I got a heater and it goes on and off all day. Okay. So if you have your worksheets open, is there another copy? The lettering is white and hard to see. Mine is black, I think.
I'll see if I can drop something else while you continue the presentation.
Okay. All right. Okay, so if you turn to this page, it says quarterly planning. So it's the third page. It's in the community telegram already. If you have access to the community telegram, the worksheet is in there also. I think I put it in there at about an hour before our session, so it shouldn't be too far. Okay, she's just in Team 35. All right, so all right. Okay, I see you dropping in. Okay, so let's revisit or think about your top 3 goals that you actually have. And these are for the year, right? These are what they should be is really goals that they should be big enough, right, to stretch you, but not so big that they're just unrealistic, right? So that's the first step according to the worksheet is that you create these if you created goals for the year, we're revisiting those. Okay? But if you didn't, I'm going to help you to create some. Let me I can't mute. Okay, so let's think about maybe Team 35, the things that you want to accomplish over this year as it relates to your business, right? So the first, I would say, if you want to, by then you would be been phase 1, 2, and 3, which you would be in contract. I mean, you would be in listings at that point if you're in phase 1 just starting out. So your goals for the quarter would be essentially around starting your business and completing curriculum. Maybe you'll start reaching out to, or not reaching out, but determining who you not necessarily who you want to target, but maybe starting to get some ideas of events that you want to attend and things like that. Like or start to attending once you launch your business. Those may be some things that you want to consider, right? What kind of events? Networking events. And Tasia, you would like to ask a question? Okay, so Teresa, let's just not say that they scare you, because if they scare you now, they're going to continue to scare you. So let's change our language. So by the time you get it's time for you to actually start to attending networking events, then you're actually excited and ready to attend them. There's nothing to be afraid of. They are just people like you and I meeting people so they could generate business. Okay. So, you'll be just fine. Would you say this is for a year when we, so yeah, I would say for some people in this group, some people on this call actually created goals at the top of the year. They went through this process with me already. So for them, they're just reviewing the goals that they created. For you all, I would say create goals that you want to accomplish for the rest of this year, for the remainder of 2026, okay? And to O'Neill, Taraji, I can't tell. Yeah, that's in the portal or in the yes, I would say in the portal. Okay. Any questions? Any other questions about your goals for this quarter? Not necessarily this quarter, but for the year. I'm watching the chat as well. Okay. Last call we had, you shared. Deadline. No, actually, so the last time, yeah, that's something different. Those are more like daily habits. So the question is, I think last time we talked about, I said you pick 3 things, you write 3 things down that you want to accomplish and 3 ways that you want to do that. That is what what our normal goal planning or just our goals sessions look like. That is where we talk about like what we want to accomplish for the next 2 weeks. This session and our previous accountability call session are special sessions where we work on goals and goal planning. Quarter dates are the beginning of the beginning of the first month, the beginning of the 4th month, the beginning of the 6th month, 7th month. So basically the quarter is January, February, March. Then the next quarter is April, May, and June. Yes. Then the next quarter, Q3, is what we're starting to plan, or we're planning tonight, is July, August, September. And then Q4 is October, November, December. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, let's move. So this first page, it really just talks about reviewing what we have already established. Okay. Your goals for the yeah, so it's really talking about your goals. Reviewing your goals that you've established, then you've reviewed your milestones that you created for this last quarter, right? And then the next page, so what happens is that you create for each goal, you create quarterly milestones for each goal. So you'll have each milestone, each quarter, each one goal will have 3 milestones per quarter. And so then each quarter, you break those down and you create 3 action steps per milestone. And so that is actually on the next page where it says my goal for Q, it says my goal 1 Q2 milestone action steps are. Okay, I'm trying to watch the chat. I'm confused. Can you give me an example? Three milestones. Each goal, yes. So on the first, okay, let's go back to this. In part 2, in my background, I don't see, this is the second page. I'll just do it like this because the background here will make it hard to see. Okay, so part 2 of the worksheet, you have your goals. It says at the top, the goals 1, 2, and 3, and you create 1 milestone for each quarter gets a milestone for each goal. Yes, I think that's we're saying it correctly. And then each quarter, each goal, each milestone for that goal gets 3 action steps. So essentially we're breaking it down into into 3 action steps, but it's for a quarter. Okay. Okay, this makes sense, Tasia. Okay. Can you pick a person who has it completed? So here's the thing about that is that it would look different for other people, right? If we started in June, Team 35, yes, so you're starting in Q3. You're planning, this is what we're doing. We're actually planning our goals for Q3. So this is the worksheet. Okay, yes, perfect. This is the worksheet we use every time. I kind of try to change it to make it more quarterly so that I don't have to switch it and update it for every time we do this. But essentially, you're going to use the same framework for every quarter. Every time we do this, even if you use it after this, it's the exact same framework. Correct. Absolutely correct, Carmen. It's the same quarter. This has absolutely nothing to do with what phase you're in. Teresa, we got to watch our language. I think you just need more practice. How about that? And be more intentional and more diligent about it. It's a habit. It's like if it's something that you don't do, you're not used to doing, then it's not necessarily gonna come natural, especially if you don't do it. But it's a practice and a habit that really makes the difference once you get to doing it. So the people like Patricia, hey honey, and maybe a lot of people like from the other teams, they've done this a 1 or 2 times, so they are just they're here planning during this time. Okay. Brittany, she's nodding her head like, yeah. All right. Okay. All right. I see people are putting their things in there. Okay. So let's see. Have you thought about your goals? I see people putting them in there for this quarter. And for those who haven't, I would suggest you just check the chat because many of your Team 35 teammates are putting things in there that will actually likely apply to you and your business because you guys are pretty much on the same page. So you'll likely have some of the same goals of the things you want to accomplish. Okay. Okay. All right. So once, okay, you're dropping I see, you're putting the thing I thought you were. Okay. So here's the thing. So so basically now that you have goals that you want to accomplish this quarter, this is what I say. We're going to do this like this. This is a little short kind of pivot. The goals that you have established for this quarter, I want you to, instead of doing like how we do quarterly milestones, or they broken up as quarterly milestones, we're going to do them monthly. Okay. So you're going to take your 3 goals. I got you. You're going to take those 3 goals that you've established for this year, for this quarter, and then you're going to create a monthly milestone for each that's going to allow you to track your progress. So that says, in order for me to achieve this main goal, then I would have had to accomplish A, B, and C in order to do that. Does that make sense? Okay. She says, so can you say that again? All right. So since you're just starting here, we're going to the 3 goals that you established, you're gonna, instead of doing the quarterly milestones like we do for the year, we're gonna make them monthly. Your milestones are gonna be monthly. So what you're gonna say is, or ask yourself is, based on this goal, I need to do A, B, and C in order to achieve that goal. So it's like if I do 1, 2, and 3, this should put me towards this goal, and that equals success, right? That equals that I completed this goal for this quarter. Okay, perfect. So these are going to be our action steps. Actually, not really. Those are just going to be your milestones. Like, think of it as checkpoints. Okay, I did this. This puts me closer to this goal. So it's kind of like you may be breaking it down into 3 steps, but then you're going to have action steps, potentially, likely have some action steps that you need to complete in order to get you to that milestone marker. Correct. Yes. That was Terry that asked that. Break down your 3 quarterly goals. Yes. What you want to accomplish by month. Yes. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Tasia, I would think that first accountability, if you go to the calls and replays, since it's in phase one, that should be available to you. The accountability call from the first accountability call that we did for this phase, it should be available. Yes, Tasia, that's correct. Ashley, are we doing 3 milestones? Yes. No, no, no. You would do, are we doing 3 milestones per goal? You'll have one goal. Yes, 3 milestones, which would be kind of technically like your quarterly check-in. So yes, it's 3. So Teresa, I would say this. I want you, it's not even necessarily, here's the thing, is like you have to be intentional about this, but what you really want to do is be intentional, but find a rhythm that works for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, um, it may not be feasible. There was a season in my life that really daily planning or so it just wasn't it didn't necessarily work, right? And so we'll help you to find a rhythm that works for you that you can actually keep up with and sustain. That is what's most important, not like that you keep working harder to do something that's really working against the grain of who you are, but we want to help you to make a reasonable, sustainable practice for you. Okay, good. It look good. Good response, Lakita. Okay. All right. Is that I see it's Toira. Is that right? I can't see you. Um, are the milestones like 3 action steps to reach the goal? The Okay, the milestones are like 3 checkpoints. Yeah, 3 things that you have to do to reach the goal. And your action steps is the next step that we'll get to. And that is 3 things that you have to do to complete or achieve. Like though they're actually just 3 action steps that you would have to do to achieve that milestone, to reach that milestone or to get to it.
Can you repeat that, please?
Okay, I said your milestones, you get 3 milestones per like for each goal, and then you would create 3 action steps to achieve the 3 action steps, like things you have to complete in order to achieve that milestone. So for instance, if you want to, okay, let's take, I'm trying to think of things that are related to what you're doing right now in Team 35, right? Some people are continuing to say they're going to make it through the curriculum because you'll still be doing that during this time, right? So that would be things like you create or plan your designated time slots in order to get through the curriculum. That would be the action steps that you need to take to get there. Did that answer your question? 3 goals, 3 most.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. I'm just reading through the comments too. That's it. Yes. Yes, Shantae. Goals, milestones, action steps. So I don't know if you have access to the worksheet, but the worksheet Lakita has actually, it's a full worksheet that gives you a breakdown of kind of what this looks like. Hey, Sherry, you got a question?
Yes, I just want to make sure that I am on the right track. So I'm
Okay.
gonna let me open it up. But every time I open up the document, I lose the picture. So um all right, so just to make sure I'm on the right track. On page, I would start, of course, page 1. And page 1 has top 3 goals. And so those top 3 goals will be goals for the whole year. So like for number 1, I put complete business setup and website, the 21 day startup. 2, I said start attending network events. 3, I said earn 2 clients and close successfully. And then if I go to, let's see, page 2, I would put, for example, I mean, I know we're in quarter 3, but for quarter 3, I would put that first goal, finish the 21 day sprint, set up the business. And would I put all the goals in the quarter 3 milestone or just one goal?
Okay, so since you're Team 35, right? Is that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the first page is really if you want to go back and dream big about your, the things that you want to accomplish this year, right? But so I just really, but you could use that page to set up think about your goals for this quarter, right?
Okay.
So if you're saying you want to, I would make it bigger in that, in these 3 months, what does it look like at the end of these 3 months? Like you would have finished the curriculum, your assigned curriculum, whatever phases you're in, because you'll be phase 1, well, actually starting next month, you'll be in phase 2. So then you would have completed 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and 4 by the end of the quarter. So that would mean that
Okay.
your progress would be looking a little bit different than just the 21-day sprint. So I would make it
Oh,
bigger,
okay.
a little bit
Okay.
bigger, just in general, as far as completing your curriculum for Reva Nation.
Gotcha. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay, because all right. Okay. I
Yes.
think okay.
And so your milestone may look like the phases for this, right? It would be like the milestone would be complete phase 2 within the first month and not
Okay.
have anything, lingering behind that, right? And then the next one would be complete phase 3 by the end of that 30-day period. So those would be your milestones for
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 3 and 4.
huh?
That'll be milestone 3 and 4. Right.
So, you create the goal and then you do you create the goal and then you do the milestone and then the action steps. So
Okay.
the milestones would be essentially you'd have 3 milestones, and the first 4, if your big goal is complete the curriculum on time in your REVA Nation curriculum on time, right? Then it would be the first milestone would be I completed phase 2 by the end of July. The next one,
Oh, okay.
complete phase 3 by the end of August, because that's just essentially you're going right on. And then the next one, I complete phase 4 by the end of September. Okay.
Okay.
So those, and then your action steps for completing them could actually be the same.
Okay.
It could be do your do whatever the task that are required in that module or during that time. It could be create the dedicated time or stick to your dedicated plan that you have in place for yourself, which is if you're doing 5 hours a week, you can complete your 5 hours a week. That's an action step that you would use to achieve your goal. Okay. And then, and it could be, one more. So those would be just action steps that you would do to make sure you're staying on track to complete and achieve that milestone.
Okay.
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 So, if you want to go back, so these are just, think of them as the larger, kind of more general things that you want to include or to complete for the quarter, right? You will be getting into, by phase 4, after phase 4, you'll be ready to launch after phase
Okay.
4. So those would be things that you may want to make sure that you're planning for, right? Anybody else have any suggestions? Anybody that is older, more veteran and done this? Who else asked me a question? Does that help you? I don't know where you went to, honey. There you go, Sherry. Does that help?
Sorry, I'm clicking everything over here. Yes, it did.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Hey, Brandy.
Hey, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm Gus Peachy. So I'm just trying to make it simple for me to understand, like right now, since I haven't really gone, I'm still in like Team 35, I'm still in the first phase. So hypothetically, if I was, say one of my goal was, and because it's outside of Reva Nation right now, was to write a book. So my goal would be to write a book. My milestone would be to complete the first chapter by the first month. And then my action steps would be my daily and weekly steps that I would take to reach that milestone. Am I understanding that correctly? So, like, one of my dailies would be to write a page a day, and then weekly would be to review that page to get to that milestone to recap of where I'm at. Is that correct?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. I
And
just
it
want to
doesn't necessarily have to be daily or weekly, but whatever that looks like for you. If that helps you to do daily and weekly milestones to get there, or action steps, I'm sorry, to get there, then absolutely. But it is accumulative. These are the steps that I need to take on a regular basis, develop a regular cadence for in order to get there. Yes.
Okay. I just want to, okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. No problem. Okay, anybody else have any questions? I'm trying to check the chat. Okay. I'm glad that example was helpful. Okay. I'm just going through. Okay. So does anybody else have any questions? I know that sometimes it can be somewhat a challenge if like you're just coming into this, but I promise we do this regularly. It gets easier. The one thing that I actually the reason why I started doing this or yeah, it's just really become a thing is because I see so many times we set these lofty goals for the year, the beginning of the year of the things we want to accomplish, but we never really have, we never put the plan and the structure in place to achieve them, nor do we come back to actually visit or revisit where we are, what we need to do, what adjustments we need to make these happen. Sometimes life happens, things like that, and we need to make adjustments. Um, yes, you need to make adjustments as we're going along the way. And so this is the time that we set aside to actually really do this. So I'm very, very passionate about this because I just not on my watch. That's all I can say. I want to just make sure that what you set out to do, that at least you are making progress towards them. And sometimes that may change, but at least you're making a concerted effort to really look at what you're doing and are your daily habits, your weekly, monthly habits, are they actually um, do they resemble what it is that you said you wanted to accomplish throughout the year? So that is, hey, Tiffany, that's why we're here. That's why we do these sessions. Hey, Tiffany, you have a question?
Hi, Miss Lakesha.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Um, I do have a question. The
Mhm.
worksheet stops at Q2. Do you have an extended worksheet
It's
or?
so I actually changed. I didn't change the Q2, but it's literally the same thing. I will go back and
Okay.
change it, but you're gonna follow you'll follow the same pattern.
Format. Okay.
Yes, so it's literally the same for each one, but I will go back and update it to make it more general so it doesn't confuse anybody.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else before we wrap? Very good. Coach Claudette, you disappeared on me.
I'm right here.
You have anything?
Not a mumbling word.
Okay.
Okay.
Tracy? Okay, it's some
Thank
other
you.
people that got their hands up. Hey, Tracy.
Hi, Coach Lakeisha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, great. Quick question. It's kind of
Yes.
off the subject though. I'm sorry, but I just need to know. Um, can you actually get into Telegram on the desktop?
Hmm.
Because I have not been able to do that. I've been able to use it on my phone and not even on my tablet. I haven't been able to get it on the desktop. So you say
Yes,
I can.
you absolutely can.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
have
don't
to
even know
work
how
on.
to. It's been so long. I'm like, how did I even do this?
That's
Probably went to
okay. I'm gonna figure it out.
telegram.com. It may be something in your Telegram app that
She has to download
from
the app to her computer.
You said
okay, you have
download
to
the app for my computer. It do, you know what? When I open it up, it do say download. And I'm trying to see, I hit that button and Not sure what happened after that, but I will try that again. Yes, I'm going to try that again. And I thought I had another question. Nope, that's it. Thank you so very much because I'm really trying to I'm gonna get this. I mean, because I've been having some technical issues, but I have been resolving them. Thanks to Coach Claudette and Lakesha, the Telegram. You people are awesome. I'm telling you. Thank you so very much.
Okay, you're so very welcome. All right. Anybody else? I see somebody put it in the chat for you.
Miss Boston has her hand up, Lakesha.
Okay. Hey, Shantae, how are you?
Hey girl, hey. I know this is not about the goals or anything, but I do want to know. I don't want to miss out on that 6-month free 360 Ascension. Where do we find that link to go ahead and get signed up for that, or do we have to wait?
You don't. I did a video in the Team 35 Telegram that actually has a screenshot, like a screen recording of how to get to it. So if you go to the Telegram, you search files, you should be able to find the videos that I've done, and it'll show you exactly how to get there.
All right, I'm looking. I don't see.
And I will message you. We're going to wrap up this call, but I'll message you so that we can troubleshoot on how to get there. Or you can reach out to me and just let me know if you can't find it after you look at the video or after you find it. Okay?
I gotta find the video, Keisha.
You're good. I'll share it again.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Thank you, ladies. Have a good night, everybody. Love you all.
Okay. You too. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Y'all have a good one.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.